What's going on, everybody? It's First Ox. This is episode 3, baby, with your boy Flash, Tyree, and
Ox. We made it. We are 3 episodes in. We are some consistent gamers. You can expect episode 4 and 5 and 6. Quote me on
and
it.
7 and 8 and 9 and at least 10. At least 10.
At least we're gonna make it to at least 10, and then after that, maybe he'll even get 11. Who knows? But for now,
Shit.
let's enjoy
11
episode
whole
3.
episodes? All right, Ox, what
Yeah.
we got up on the docket, man? Because, like, you're leading this show, right?
All right. Well, the first thing I want to talk about is I don't know if you gamers noticed, but I got a new microphone. I'm loving it. So I got buffed, so if I sound sexier than usual, that's why.
Oh,
But,
you giving more bitches? Or, I mean, I can't
That's
swear. I can't
crazy.
swear.
That's crazy. But yeah, if I sound extra crispy and nice, yeah, that's why. So enjoy the enhanced audio quality from now on. And yeah, I want to talk about that. I made a purchase and it was a lot of money, so I had to talk about it.
Oh yeah,
Anyway,
oh yeah.
for today-
Another thing we might have also purchased is a little bit of new artwork. Ain't that right, Ox?
Oh, true. Yeah. So I know there's some Spotify listeners, but the video is attached. But for everybody looking at the video, our mouths move now. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, like we're talking and stuff. It's so cool.
Like, look at us, man. We just are dripping. We're dripping.
Yeah, we've got a lot to get through today, so let's jump in. Flash Tyree is pretty much going in completely blind this episode. So what I've done over the past week and a half is I have asked a bunch of top Multiversus players, what are your Multiversus hot takes? And we got some interesting stuff. I'm not gonna lie, there's some crazy stuff. There's some takes that people think are hot but are actually cold. And there's some just absolutely insane, outrageous takes. So
I'm so excited.
honestly, I don't even know where to start. There's so many to get through. All right, let's start with our GOAT, Mirror Man.
Mirror Man, number one player. Number one
Yep.
tournament winner for sure.
Yeah, top five player. So he's got to have some good takes. Let's see. His
my-
first take
my-
is, are you ready?
Oh yeah. Let's
Oh
go,
yeah,
let's
something
go.
I forgot to mention. At the end of every take, I want you to rate it 1 to 10 on how hot it is, and if you agree with it
Okay.
or not.
Okay. Hotness meter. Bet. I got you.
Yeah, hotness meter. Yeah. All right. Take 1. Some characters are drastically unexplored to the point where they can move up 5 to 10 spots on the tier list if someone decided to actually learn them instead of spamming one good option.
Absolutely agree, bro. I think it is a hot take. I don't think it's that hot of a take. If you know type beat with that one. Give it
Oh,
like
for sure.
I'm gonna put it directly in the middle with a 5. Damn, that's a good take though. That's a good
It's a
take.
good one. I feel like we all know that Multiversus kind of rewards like spamming the same option a little bit, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But 5 to 10 spots is a lot of freaking spots.
I think it's a little exaggerated, but honestly, I agree. It's that many spots. Like certain characters, I can give a perfect example. Arya, bro. I feel like Base Steel was underdeveloped. I feel like her spot dodge Sharpen was underdeveloped. Like it's
Real.
these characters have so much in their kits, and like you don't need half of it. Like you literally only need. You don't even need the specials on most characters. You just need their buttons. Like,
Yeah,
that's it.
I will say that like half of it, maybe less than half, a little bit of it is a game design problem. Like, yeah, you have too many good options, so you just reward it by using the same 3. But a part of it is like the amount of self-proclaimed Arya players who didn't know they got sharpened on spot dodge. Like, bro, there's your main,
Like,
you don't
bro,
even know
come
the
on.
kit.
It's literally your character.
No, there's a lot of
real.
people who have genuinely like just never explored their character, including me for a while. There's a lot of characters where I was just like, oh, they do that? Oh, they do that? Oh, they can do that too? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been that guy like a lot.
Fair
But
enough, fair enough.
there are a lot of people who are just like straight up like, yeah, I'm gonna use this one option, and
I'm a goat.
gonna use and I'm
Look
gonna
how
use
good I
it
am.
until it doesn't work, and then even if it stops working, I'm gonna keep using it.
Oh, that's a good take. Mirror
Yeah,
Man,
that
of
was-
course,
I felt
coming
like that
out
was a good one to start.
with a hard start, bro. Mirror Man with a hard start.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, next Mirror Man take. He's got 2 more.
Okay.
Single player content is the most important addition to the game itself when they release again, beyond working servers and functional matchmaking. So basically, order of importance should be good servers, good matchmaking, and then the thing after that should be single player content.
Good servers, definitely first.
Of
And
course,
then
I
what
don't
was the
think
second one?
anybody's gonna contest that. Good servers and good matchmaking.
Good matchmaking. Yes, absolutely. And then single player content.
So single player is a top 3 most important thing on release.
I'm gonna disagree.
Disagree? Okay.
Yes, I'm only disagreeing And I think Mirror Man didn't really put this on his list just because, not a keyboard player. Keyboard functionality is
Oh my
number
God, this
one.
guy.
Like,
This guy.
it's before single player content. I don't care about being able to play with myself. I want to be able to play against other people on LAN, bro. I'm still gonna put it like at a solid 7 because I think a lot of people do agree. I am just very biased. Like, I am just beyond biased. I feel like if we don't get native keyboard, then we can't do tournaments. So like, that's where my head space is at. I think they can hold back on like a story mode or arcade that promote single player. I just don't see it.
It's so interesting.
What about you?
I don't know. I've been torn. This is one of the takes I've been thinking about like all week. I'm not gonna lie. Because in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm a competitive player. I'm not like target market for like single player stuff in a fighting game. That's just not really my thing. On the other hand, I'm like, for a casual audience to kind of keep the game alive from like a monetary standpoint, you gotta have that stuff.
No, I definitely think it's important, but I don't think it's like top 3 importance. I think it's down on like 5, 6.
I was like, I think we're talking like on release day 1 type shit. Like,
yeah.
I was like, I think having stuff to entertain casual people, would rather them do single player stuff before KBM support.
Nah, bruh.
Let's hope that they have both. Though, huh?
Let's hope. I mean, even PFG native keyboard was already in the works, and I mean, obviously, single player content was already in the works. We know that's not a secret, so could have both. You know, we might get our expectations blown out of the goddamn water, so you never know. But that's all I'm saying is native keyboard and balance are higher than single player content for me.
Balance might be a big one, for sure.
All right, let's move on to the next thing. The Mirror Man got some real good ones. I love this guy.
Last thing I want to say about this next one, I was just thinking like Street Fighter 6 in their like world tour mode has been like doing crazy numbers, so people like single player stuff.
True, I do know that.
Because I don't know, like I guess I'm just not the audience for like this stuff. If I'm gonna fight a game, I just want to go scrap against people online.
Yeah, literally.
I guess the casual stuff is super important.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it is,
right,
and I am excited
last
for it.
take, potentially the most contentious one of all.
Okay.
Bugs mid.
Oh, I'm gonna have to hit that with a hard disagree. There is no mid in Multiversus. I'm sorry. No. It don't work like that, Mirror Man.
Bugs mid.
Okay. Are we saying in 1s or 2s?
It was not specified, but I think everybody will agree that Bugs is in a different spot in between 1s and 2s.
He definitely is a different spot, and both spots are neither mid. I'm not letting you get away with this. This is what we need to stop as a community. We cannot call any character mid, or else we see what happens.
Yep. Was he memeing? Maybe. But I'm gonna pretend like he's 1,000% serious.
1,000% serious and say ew.
Yeah.
There's no way.
In 1s, I'm not conceding the fact that he's mid because that character's Mickey.
No.
But like, I will say that Bugs does have a hard time kind of like getting out of disadvantage, especially against like Batman or like R or whatever. But like in my head, see, the thing about Multiverse is a lot of characters are like, they're busted regardless of what you know of what they want to do. Like Morty, you know he's gonna Sare 1, Sare 2, Dare, whatever. But the issue is it's so hard to avoid. Bugs, you have, especially in 2s, you've got no idea what he's gonna do next.
You got it. He can literally, he's so Looney Tunes, bro.
No, his options are like literally endless.
Actually loony, bro.
And then also, like, are we really gonna ignore Rocket up air? Come on
now. Are we gonna ignore Rocket killing at literally 50 because the base knockback is ridiculous? Nah.
50 might be generous. It might be closer to 40 on like trophies or something like that.
Oh god. Backstack Bugs Rocket? I mean, but yeah, nah. Good takes. I'm gonna rate that one a solid 12. The hottest take he has, because it's actually loony.
Yeah.
And I am going to hit a hard disagree. Bugs.
Yes.
Bugs will never
thank
be
you, Mirror Man, for your awful takes.
I love you.
All right, next is my boy, the OG Superman, Dante.
Dante coming out the woodworks. This
yeah, he just kind of got like one big one. You ready?
Okay. Don't be Superman, man.
Ranking top players by results is trash because the game online is a literal dice roll. You can say certain people are top in general due to high placements, but ranking them against each other is not the wave.
Real. Especially not on these characters where there's so much flexibility, but we see none of it. Like there's no great take, bro. Not hot at all. Some people might disagree and say that it is kind of hot because you can rank players, but I don't not off the beta.
Oh, for sure. I think like this one's hard because like I think there is like a subset of people. I don't even want to say pride is the right word, but maybe it is, that will like refuse to accept that. Like we're gonna get into this a little bit later with somebody else's take. Most of us are probably still pretty ass at the game.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I learned when you see other fighting games that take a lot more like fundamental knowledge of fighting, you can see where
Oh, for
this
sure.
is a great take,
Like
bro.
I wouldn't go as far as saying like J Mafia is he's somebody that has like placed consistently first like time after time. Like obviously he's a top player, but like catching a weekly tourney dub is not, you're not a top player, bro. I'm sorry.
You're not a top player, bro.
Or maybe you are,
especially
but
not with these characters.
yeah, like Dante said, like consistent results do mean something, but like online is a literal dice roll.
RNG Central. Yep, online and offline. Come on now.
Yeah, so it's like depending on who you ask, that's either like a frozen cold take or a mega hot take. I think that's just how it is.
Yeah, but it is a solid agree nonetheless. Like it is a agree 1,000%.
Oh yeah, hard agree. All right, next up, my boy Falsey.
Falsey. We had the duo for a minute.
This one is interesting. He's got two interesting ones.
Okay.
Iron Giant is a top 6 character in both modes since release.
I mean, yes, but
Both
yes,
modes?
absolutely. Cold take.
One's included?
Once he had a loop. For the longest where he could literally just grab you, throw you down, and light you on fire, and then grab you, and then throw you down and light you on fire. Current patch. It's still yes. Like I said, I took him in the crew battle for a reason, bro. Yes, I took him in a crew battle for a reason. Yes, bro. Have you not played a good Iron Giant in ones?
Okay.
That character is so. This also falls back to the first take of people just not exploring their character because you only run into like certain IGs that know it. One, he still has the movement bug where he can shoot across the screen at Mach 7, and that is exploitable in ones and twos.
Oh man,
like,
that
and then
hilarious.
Something I've always said about Iron Giant is he's a character that is built to be a raid boss. Like you have to focus him. He's not a fighting game character. He's literally like a map,
like an MMO raid boss. Yes, no, I get you.
Literally. So like in ones, he's just bigger, better, faster, stronger than you. Like straight up working harder, make it better type beat. And then in twos, he's you have to focus him. Your teammate gets away with doing nothing. Look at the Iron Giant Velma patch, bro, where Velma would literally just do nothing.
Twos, completely agree. Iron Giant top 6, but like ones, is he though?
Ones, bro, yes.
Okay,
you gotta fight the right one.
No. Okay, but think like I'm not debating that Iron Giant is good in ones because I know he's good in ones, but he's better than Batman in ones.
Is
he better than Superman or Harley Quinn or Finn in ones?
Yes.
You think he's better than Finn in ones?
I think he's better than Batman. I think he's better than Batman for sure. And I think Batman takes my 6th spot. Cause like in ones I would go Jake, Finn, Harley, Arya,
or
Superman, then Iron Giant.
Nah.
You just disagree?
I'm not arguing that IG is bad, but like there's no way he's top 6. Like current patch Morty, I
forgot Morty was in the game. I forgot Morty was in the game.
I'm not even gonna argue over this.
Gizmo too.
Yeah, like
I don't know. Every character is so strong. It really
top 6, but like
I don't think you can. That's the thing. I don't think you can even put a top 6, bro. Every character is just so wicked.
Ordering down to that minutia is so hard.
Yeah. I don't know. We have to do a whole tier list in order to figure out if that was
real. Like
correct.
I would have to sit down and look at every character to figure out if I agree or not. I mean, I don't agree, but I definitely see the logic.
I'm going to agree and say that 6th spot is stacked with like 7 characters.
Oh yeah, no, like the S tier in this game is too big.
they're all directly on top of each other type beat.
Sure.
All right. Good take. I'm going to rate it a solid 8 because I'm rating that one 10.
I don't think a lot of people are gonna agree with that.
I don't think they're gonna agree with it, but it's 10 because it's hot. It's a hot one.
All right, you ready for Falsey's second take?
Yep,
You're not gonna like this one. I know you like this a lot. Aerial Acrobat has always been a mid perk, pre-nerf and all.
What? He did used to say that a lot. I think the aerial pre-nerf was the best perk in the game. I'm a big aerial fan. It just makes you feel better. Like honestly, I don't even need to provide like real stats. Just play with and without aerial, bro. You'll feel it.
I've gone through periods and times where I'm like, this perk feels like placebo, and then I'm like, no, I'm actually like moving in the air.
Man,
I don't
I mean,
know.
I also play characters that float a lot. Like I play
I
Black
was like,
Adam and I
you
play
want,
Steven.
I was like, you want
I play,
Ariel on Black Adam, you want Ariel on Arya, you want Ariel on Steven, all that jazz. You want Ariel on Batman. I
yeah,
was like,
I
and
play
Falsey
characters
plays
that
Jake LeBron who don't care as much. I could see it like a case to be made for Jake wanting it, but like Jake doesn't really need it.
I
And then
think that's a
LeBron has like no
pretty
use for it.
I think it's a hot take, but it's pretty cold, honestly. It's cold and wrong. Sorry,
I think
Fuzzy.
you'll find people who agree, but I think it's pretty hot. I
I
would say
think
like that's like a 6.
I think it's yeah. Solid six is nice. Solid six is nice.
I think more people
Yeah.
will disagree than agree, but you'll definitely find people who don't like aerial acrobat.
I'm a big aerial fan. Like I said, it just makes you feel better. You move faster. Like with Black Adam, bro, the acceleration when you would use his up B into the like jump cancel. Oh my god, bro. I'm there. Like I have clips where I literally just cut across the map like I'm doing the IG bug. I mean, what?
What do you say?
Next take.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. Thank you, Falsey, for your awful takes.
Thank you, Fuzzy.
The Garnet Goat Obsta.
Oh, Obsta.
Garnet specific. You played Garnet a little while. You've kind of played her on and off, so you've got some knowledge. See,
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
you agree or not? The Garnet Wonder Woman matchup is slightly in Garnet's favor, so Garnet is +1. Thoughts?
Ooh, real. If you play Garnet, you know, but real. +1 is a lot. I would give it like a +5 personally, but then again, Obsta is a different breed on Garnet, so like,
You think Garnet beats Wonder Woman that badly?
I think it's like 0.5. You have constant armor break. You're actually faster. You're one of the only characters that's faster than her. And a lot of her multi hits.
Not +0.5. My fault.
No, 0.5.
Okay, I'm like +5 is crazy.
No.
Okay.
I don't think it's that winning because if you get caught in a Wonder Woman loop, it's a Wonder Woman loop in your Garnet. But yeah. I do think it's at least 0.5 because you just have the answers. Like, especially if you're playing against a Wonder Woman that's not experienced with fighting a Garnet.
Oh, for
you
sure.
can really knowledge check the fuck out of them because like they'll get stupid cocky with their armor, like dummy cocky, and you just have constant armor break, so you're just like, all right, now you're dead.
The game's been out for what, like a year now, but you can still make the argument like you've got like that kind of open beta argument. Not everyone knows all the matchups yet, and Garnet is like infamously always knowledge checking people.
Always.
Yeah.
I mean, the low play rate, like there's only one person, like Obsta, and I mean, there's a couple other Garnets on ladder. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. No,
but Obsta is like the one that I know actually learned Garnet.
Yeah, there are like maybe 3 or 4 Garnets that are like kind of like in that public multiverses space, but other than that, that's about it.
Yeah, real.
Yeah, it's funny because like I would say like at a top level, it has like this weird cycle where it's like on paper when you think about their kits, Garnet beats Wonder Woman, like it makes a whole lot of sense. You know, she got armor break, blah blah blah. It makes sense that Garnet beats Wonder Woman on paper, but then you play against like a Wonder Woman as Garnet, and you're like, Wonder Woman is just such a fundamentally better character. It feels impossible.
Real.
But then you get like opposite where it's like if you're not bad at Garnet, like if you know how to play Garnet and play the matchup, then it actually is just +1 or +0.5 or whatever you want to say.
It's like, +1 for Obsta because he's a goat.
I don't play Garnet, so I can't say that well, but like I think he's right.
Yeah, I play a decent amount of Garnet. Like I said, the armor break and then down tilt, the lightning, it just stops a lot of Wonder Woman's like starting attacks is her coming forward at you. So you just not armor up, but you just throw down the down tilt and it just stops her and then you chain.
Yeah, if you've got like a good fundamental understanding of like the matchup and like spacing and stuff like that, I think it's +1.
I'm giving it a hot. I'm about to say, who's gonna argue Obsta? Obsta got the Garnet knowledge on lock, but I am giving it a pretty high hotness rating of a solid 9, just because I don't think anybody would agree with that.
I think people get so caught up in the Garnet bad like mythos that they just think she's like -2 to every matchup.
Oh, real. Garnet is the most slept on character in the game.
Yeah, you'll see.
There's a lot of slept on characters.
Yeah, we talk about it a little more, and some other people had some opinions about Garnet. So like some people are starting to realize later on in the game and had some hunches that Garnet might have been not made, but like most players, at least like I don't know, a few months ago, a little earlier than that, thought that like Garnet was like hilariously bad.
Yeah. They buffed the crap out of her because that was the PFG mindset to just buff.
Yeah.
So now she's back into the alpha test 1 state.
Yep. All right, we've got our boy Oops, another OG Superman.
Thank you, Opsta, for the takes.
Yes, thank you, Opsta, for your great takes. They were not awful.
Oops, dear. My God.
Yeah, he had some 2 short and sweet ones. One, Garnet is fire. We've already talked about this just now. I agree. Garnet is fire. Especially in a 2 scenario, I think that Garnet works functionally as a support, and if you know how to play her, like I've seen, I teamed with Opsta for multiple months. Like if you catch them in the right situations, Garnet will just kill you at 20, no questions asked. I know every character kind of has their like shtick where they'll just like kill you, but like I've seen Opsta. It is like very repeatable. Like his game plan is very good.
Yep.
Garnet can just kill you. She's got a lot of utility. People just got so caught up in the she's big and she's slow. They just counted her out, but now Garnet's fire.
Garnet is gas. Yes, I agree.
Next one, another short one. TNJ is busted. Yes.
Yes. Yes. As I said, every character in this game is so good, bro. Yep. SS plus. There's no other character that has what he has. It's how slept on Cork is for me. Like, it is how slept on Cork and Cheese are for me. If you don't know, TNJ has, Jerry specifically has a Cork that he shoots out whenever you press buttons as Tom while he's active. That is while he's being shot. That is while he's on the ground. And that is while he's being hit himself. Like he will always shoot out a Cork, and it just completely interrupts everything you want to do. And Cheese is a buff that you get when you pick up Jerry, where you get movement speed. Yep. Those 2 things together, man. TNJ's so good, bro. I could go on for hours.
I'll take it one step farther. Cork, for those, I'm sure most of you know, but for those who don't, it is an auto lock. So if you go to if you're on the right, he'll shoot a Cork to the right. If you're on the left, he'll shoot a Cork to the left. It follows you. It is an auto lock. It is not destructible. Like you can't trade projectiles with it. So if I throw battering at Cork, SOL, I lose.
Yep.
He also has his triple dynamite, which is an insane move for 2s especially, but 1s too. The issue with Tom and Jerry, with a lot of characters, but I think Tom and Jerry is like the perfect example to talk about it. He just has too much shit.
He just has too much.
I think you put Cork behind a signature perk, or you put triple dynamite behind a signature. You throw something under like a signature perk because he just has too much shit.
Yeah, no, literally.
Just absolutely ridiculous.
He has so many options, and then we didn't even bring up his dish joints or his combo. I could go on for days. I don't want to make this just a Tom and Jerry rant, but like, holy shit.
No, you got a lot to get to, so I'm not gonna like harp on it too long. But like,
that's a great take.
Like, there are people. Cheese makes you faster, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of people like who at the end of the game's lifespan in the open beta, like a month, 2 weeks before, who I know straight up just did not know that like Cheese functioned the way it did, and they're like, why are they moving so fast? Cheese,
bro. He's going brazy.
Yeah. No joke. We could probably talk about this for like 20 minutes. I'm not gonna talk about it any longer. But yeah, TNJ busted. Yeah. Thank you.
TNJ busted. Thank you, Oopsteer. That is a solid 8 on the hotness meter, and a solid agree.
I've seen a lot of Tom and Jerry down players. Cookie G, one of the probably like top 5 Tom and Jerry. He respects Tom and Jerry. He knows that character's busted. But a lot of Tom and Jerry players I've seen downplay that character like crazy. All right, Auto Dog.
Okay.
We've got some hot takes from Auto Dog. There is like a whole paragraph of hot takes. I'm gonna go through and read the best ones. Okay, so we're gonna rapid fire this. You're gonna give me agree, disagree, and you're gonna give me a hotness meter.
All right, bet. Let's get it. Auto Dog, rapid fire.
All right, Finn and Iron Giant players are glue eaters.
Are glue eaters? Disagree. Iron Giant players, I respect, bro. Respect. In 1s at least. Finn, definitely. Agree.
Finn needs to be
hot. Disagree. He needs to be
toned down, not reworked.
Toned down, yeah. Because he doesn't have counterplay at the moment. I don't think he needs a rework. I don't think any character needs a rework. And a solid, like 2. Not a good hot take.
A Stripe was only annoying because of online.
Disagree, right? He has the auto lock gun. Stop talking, auto dog. Like,
Yep,
what?
coming from a Stripe player.
Coming from a Stripe player, stop talking. You just said Finn needs to be reworked and said Stripe was okay in the same. Nah, get out of here, bro. All right, next.
Yep.
Zero boo boo take. Disagree.
Jake nerfs didn't matter because they never nerfed the things that like the top Jakes abused, but something random that didn't matter.
Disagree. Agree that Jake nerfs didn't matter. Disagree with his reasoning. It's because the Jake players just found new things. Like horse became broken at the end of the beta. Like, yeah. But do agree that the Jake nerfs didn't matter because no nerfs mattered in Multiversus.
This one is interesting because when I read it at first, when I first got it, I was like, this isn't really like a hot take, but more so just like a lot of people don't know who this is and stuff like that. But now, have you been seeing on Twitter like all these like top 3 players for each character tier list, stuff like that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So Autodoc says Dinky was 1,000 years ahead of any Shaggy main and found shit that Shaggy mains are just not finding. I 100% agree.
Oh yeah, agree. That's definitely agree. I teamed with Dinky for a minute. We didn't do any tourneys. Oh, we did do a tourney. We did really good. Arya Shaggy was crazy, but no, Dinky was a lab rat, bro. If you knew Dinky and you talked to him, bro, the way he talked was just like he just had expanded knowledge.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, hell yeah, agree. Great take. I'm gonna give that a solid 10 out of 10. And if anybody disagrees, play against Dinky. Or play Dinky.
No,
or
the reason I think people don't know why Dinky was so good, it was that man, like, I know everybody mauls about like tourney luck or whatever. Dinky legitimately had like the worst tourney luck I've ever seen in life.
Real.
Like ever. And then 2, he stopped playing a while ago.
Yeah.
I genuinely think that like Dinky, like washed Dinky, like hasn't played the game in months. Dinky would wash a lot of like top Shaggies.
1,000%.
So W take Auto Dog.
Auto with the 1 out of like what 4 of your takes. Good job, bro.
Let's see. What's another one? Velma has never been bad. I agree.
Okay, agree. That's like 0 on hotness though.
I think the only players who are gonna disagree with you are Velma players.
The only time that she is bad is like current patch where her beam doesn't stretch cross map.
She's not even bad. She's just a normal.
She's not
character.
bad. Okay.
Yep.
Next.
Projectile characters, and this is not even in saying like, oh, just Morty and Raindog. All of them, Morty, Raindog, Gizmo, Marvin, Rick, Velma, T&J, all of them are lame.
I'm gonna disagree. I think Rick is drip. I think every projectile character is pretty cool. Playing against them might be lame, but to be fair, playing against the bruisers is also lame.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm playing against, I'm just as frustrated playing against Superman and Wonder Woman as I am playing Morty or T&J. I'm gonna be real.
And I think in my head, I've always put them as like two different tiers of zoners. Like you've got like the Morty, Raindog, Velma, pre-patch Velma, but still Velma. Like those 3, and you've got those like those are the cringe zoners. Nobody wants to fight them. You've got like the Marvin, Rick type beat, you know, a little different. Like you've got some sauce.
Think a little bit more. Yeah. The thinker, I call them thinkers versus the spammers. That's what I'm gonna say.
Like I will definitely agree. I've always said zoners, in my opinion, I think they are necessary, but I also think they are the lamest archetype of character. But Multiversus has got some drippy zoners.
Yeah. I like I like the zoners in Multiversus. I'm also a zoner myself, so you know.
Yeah, this one is a good one. LeBron and Black Adam, they are boring to play.
Oh, cold take. LeBron maybe a little bit, but no, even LeBron is cool, bro. You have literal loops, and I'm a Black Adam main. Either you don't know what's going on with, Yeah, hot, bro. That's hot. That's a really hot take. Because I think it's just, I don't even think it's hot. I just think it's wrong. It's hard to say it's a hot or cold take because it's literally an opinion. It's not really a take. Oh, wait, are all takes opinions?
Takes are opinions. You can't take a fact.
I don't think. I'm
Batman
gonna say it's a hot take.
Is not a take. It's just
Okay. Real. Oh, in real time.
Just Slash Tyree learning what opinions are.
In real time too. That's crazy. But no, I think Black Adam's drip. This is supposed to be rapid fire. I'm not gonna harp on it. Black Adam's drip. I disagree with the take, but it's 10 because, and LeBron is hype, bro. LeBron, you literally get to dribble on people. You play Jake. Anyways, can we go to the next person?
Yeah. All right. Last thing I'm gonna say about that is, Black Adam. He's not my archetype, but I think he's fun. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of agree with Auto Dog. I think LeBron's fun because it's LeBron, not because his kid's fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, but you literally get to dribble basketballs on people's head. I don't know how that's not cool.
Because it's LeBron. Maybe it's a semantics argument, but I don't think LeBron is that fun. LeBron.
Okay, it might be a semantics argument because bro, it's LeBron, bro. I mean, yeah, that's literally what you're saying. I can see agreeing to that, but Black Adam is literally cool, bro. You get to
I think
direct
Black Adam's
lightning
cool.
and fly. If he would have just said LeBron, I would have agreed. He threw
Yeah.
Black Adam in there, and I got salty.
Yeah, a lot. I don't know. He had some more takes, but they were similar to the ones we've already talked about. Thank you, Autodog, for some great, some awful takes. Appreciated.
Thank you, Autodog. Next.
All right, Light Wisp. He had some good ones.
Ooh, Light Wisp.
All right, here we go. First one. Steven was good, but the community as a whole was too bad to stop him.
Oh,
Thoughts?
so like kind of like yes, Steven is good, but you would never know because everybody was trash.
From the way I interpreted, he's saying like Steven is very good, but he's not like top one. You guys were just too bad to figure out how to deal with the matchup type beat.
Yes, because like half the community didn't even know what armor break was. I'm gonna agree. I don't think he was that good just because nah, he was good. Fuck, this
I'm
is
always
a hard
torn between
take.
Light Wisp. I'm always torn between Steven being a top tier or Light Wisp being a top tier player.
Yeah, Steven was just like that the entire time, honestly. He's just such a interesting character.
Yeah, a little bit of backstory. I mean, most of you probably know Flash was a Steven main. I remember like tech test, what was it? Like beginning of tech test 2, we were in a call with Tony, and first thing we said was like, Steven is just a fat knowledge check.
Literally, the thickest
And to be
knowledge
fair,
check.
like of course he got developed more and he had like, you know, actual strategies, but I still think like late open beta timeline multiverses, Steven was largely a knowledge check for a lot of people. Honestly, actually, here's how I'll break it up. I think Light with Steven is actually just good, but I think other Stevens, for the most part, were like a lot of it was just knowledge check.
I will agree. Fat agree.
Yeah. So I thought that was a good one. That doesn't sound like Light was being on Steven Cope.
Nah.
I agree. I think Steven is just that big fat knowledge check that people didn't feel like dealing with.
Yep.
I forgot about this one. LeBron was never that cool from a technical standpoint. See, I told you.
Okay. I can agree with that though. It is cool because it's LeBron, but that still makes it cool.
Yeah, that's hype. Because LeBron is hype, but that's all you're gonna get from me.
His kid is really just LeBron. He's also just a basketball player. Like it's hard to say his kid wasn't cool when it's literally a basketball player.
Yeah,
I think that's what makes it cool. Like he's clearly not meant to be in a fighting game.
Yep. All right. Velma, Morty, and IG needed to exist to show how flawed the game was.
Whose take is this?
Light Wisp.
You said Velma, Morty, and Iron Giant?
Basically like problem characters, yeah. Velma, Morty, Iron Giant.
Okay, what I have to say about those three characters is they all showed not why the game was flawed, but how it was different from a traditional fighter.
Okay.
They were objective characters, they were problem characters because they were objective characters. This game, if you played the game where you just tried to use it like it was a straight fighting game, you were probably gonna lose. But if you played it where it was like an objective game where you have to seek out these characters, work around these characters, you probably could actually win. So I'm gonna agree to the take, but not saying that it's because they were flawed. It's because the game is literally just different from a traditional fighter.
Like I agree with both. Like I see what you're saying, but like in my head I'm like, okay, you take Prime Velma, Prime Morty, which is probably this patch, and Prime Iron Giant, which I don't even know what patch that was. I think like from like a gameplay standpoint, the amount of effort you have to do, like I get what you're saying, the amount of effort you have to do to counterplay like the Prime version of these characters is far too great for how much reward they got for literally playing Brain Dead.
Absolutely. I agree. Yeah. Okay. I agree. Great take. I think it is it's definitely hot. It is definitely a hot one. It get me going. So much trouble rating how hot these takes are because it's like, is it hot take as in like a lot of people don't have it, or hot take as in how much it makes you think, you know?
Oh, for sure. I don't know. I said hotness meter and it was a super subjective. You could rate everything a 1 and I wouldn't question it.
All right, cool. Well, this one is hot as fuck. This is a great take.
Yeah.
It's a good take.
Horizontal and vertical kill specialization should have never existed.
Yes. Yeah. It just wasn't necessary. Especially when half the characters could kill either way anyways.
Yeah. This is kind of like a separate problem tying into it. Again, a lot of characters are just overtuned and had kill options up the wazoo, so it kind of didn't matter. Like, I don't mind the idea of giving the player that information. Actually, no, I just changed my mind. I don't think anybody at all is ever choosing their character. Oh, this character kills horizontally over vertically? No.
Yeah, no.
So, no, I don't. I think most people will actually probably agree with that, but yeah, I agree.
I think, yeah. I think it's a pretty cool take. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to, like, it was one of those things that's in the game just to be in the game.
Let's see, last one. This one might have been a problem more so with like timeline slash like dev resources type thing. So I don't know, but guilds existing before they officially existed was super dumb.
Disagree. It built really strong community and kept like actual competitive like almost underground scene
For sure.
for the game. I think it was pretty healthy. Like, I think what went wrong was the fact that MTO was so already like cemented like during Evo.
Yeah.
So it made it kind of weird, but you saw that eventually spiraled into like Tempest being formed.
Kashura, you got Tempest,
and then Roblox, yeah.
Lows.
I was about to say Roblox gang.
Roblox gang. My
Like, you
goats.
saw all these like other crews, or I mean other guilds form. But yeah, I think it is. I don't think it was stupid. I think it was awkward with how it developed.
Yeah, I think it was like more so like mismanagement. I think it was announced too early, but I think that was more so an issue of dev resources, because like they officially said that guilds were coming in open beta and that didn't happen. I think that was more so an issue with dev resources.
Yeah.
So like if
Other
everything went
problems
according to plan, like yeah, they announced guilds. What was that? The end of tech test or something like that?
So
like
I believe so.
yeah, like they announced guilds and then like in the open beta a few months later the guilds are there. Like if that, I think that was the original plan. Like they said that was the original plan and it just didn't work out. I think that's more so what happened rather than just like waiting forever.
Yeah,
but I agree.
real.
Like in an ideal world, we would have either gotten it earlier or they would have announced it later. Because like we've known about guilds for a very long time and not have them.
But
Yeah.
once they do come in, I think it's also going to be healthy for the game, because when they do get into the game, we have them already formed. So you have to think, if guilds come into the game with like challenges or anything like that, you'll have these guilds already competing for it, and it will just spiral into more community interactions. So
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree with the take, but it is a really good one. It's a good one.
All right, thank you, Light Wisp. Very insightful
Thank you,
takes.
Light Wisp.
Appreciate it. Now it's mysterious. This one makes me laugh every time I read it.
Oh man, Mysteria.
Shaggy Rage was never broken.
Oh, what cold take, because it's horrible.
Yeah, I was like, Mysteria, I know you're my friend, but I know you're an EU Shaggy player, so I know you're on Copium.
Mysteria,
But
you're
Shaggy
wrong.
Rage has been broken, will be broken, and was broken. I'm sorry.
Fun fact, Shaggy Rage literally teleports Shaggy to his ally and does a huge AoE. I can go
Yeah,
on
that's
and
great.
on. That's just one little quality of how great that move is. Whatever.
Yeah.
Next.
Next.
Thank you, Mysteria.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for your awful take, Mysteria. Anyways. All right, broskies.
Okay.
Velma
Is it about Velma?
needs camera reverted. Right now, she is a B tier character, bottom A at best.
Oh my god, the cope is real. That's all I have to say
No,
about
man.
that, broski.
The cope is
You're
real.
wrong. The cope is real. I think, okay, I would give her camera back. No. I think
wouldn't.
other characters need to be brought down towards her. How about that? That's all
Yeah.
I'll say.
It's funny because, like, I think polarizing as Velma was, I think she's actually a pretty decent benchmark for where characters should be right now.
Yeah, me too.
She's got a
Me too.
lot of options, but she has, like, I think she's actually still a little bit overtuned, but she's not awful like she used to be. Like, but she's got a lot of options. Most of them are good, but she's got weaknesses that can be exploited, which is, I think, how you make a decent fighter.
Yeah. I don't think
like-
that she's B tier or anything like that. I still think she's S because every character is S. But yeah.
Yeah, he had some other ones, but they're pretty similar to some other stuff. Thank you, broskies. Appreciate it. You're coping. I'm sorry, but thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. Bugsby, what did he say? When Multiversus returns, it's going to break its all-time high in PC. Thoughts?
It's all-time high.
All-time high, which, if I remember correctly, was like 150k concurrent.
All-time high. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It depends on the marketing. I'm gonna have to get out a hot meter. Like that's a hot 10.
It's a hot one.
I'm not gonna agree or disagree to that. I'm gonna say I want to see it. I want to see it. I would love
Like,
it.
I am going to reserve my opinion because I straight up do not have an answer to this question, but I would love to see it.
I would love to see it. Like I don't have a rating for it. I'm gonna be real, but yeah,
No, I don't.
no,
I think that's probably a hot take in the community. I think 95% of people are probably just gonna be like, nah, there's no way. But
yeah,
who
I
knows?
just don't
Maybe we'll
know.
see. He had some other ones, but again, they were decently similar. Oh, no. He said multiverses will force other fighting games to do doubles and like triples and quadruples or like other like, alternative competitive game modes if they want to have the same success as multiverses. Like, how multiverse is trying to
Ooh.
capitalize on that twos. He thinks that it's going to make other platform fighters focus on that, or just other traditional fighters too.
Well, from my knowledge, the Smash scene actually has been taking twos a bit more serious. And I do think Multiversus has some effect on it. A lot of people are saying that they like the ones game mode right now. Like they feel like the ones is what really took over. That's kind of where the parallel of this is kind of coming from, which is like I don't think twos was honestly that successful. I think it will be. Like I like to preach how much different this game is from traditional fighters because of that aspect. Do I think it will force other fighters to try to replicate it? Man, I'm gonna agree. I think it's a hot take because, like I said, I think a lot of people in the community think that ones definitely is the like what took over. But in my opinion, this game, like I said, it's a whole new genre. So I think other games will try to replicate it.
I would say like in my head, I'm like, let's say like Multiverses in 5 years reaches that kind of like mainstream Smash level, then I think absolutely yes, people will kind of try and capitalize off that. As much as I would love for that to happen, I am not 100% sure that will happen.
Yeah, he has some I would love to see it takes. Some real optimistic
I would love
takes.
to see it. Real
I would love to see it.
Oh, for sure. But even just like right now where the game is, I can imagine in like 3, 4, however many years that people kind of try and take twos more seriously because they see like the potential for it of what Multiverses did. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Multiverse is kind of the first plat fighter to like make that the main game mode. Every game kind of has like a twos, but this is like the main game mode.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if in X amount of years we kind of see some games trying to replicate that or take that idea. I think it is fun. I was talking about this with someone on Twitter the other day. They were kind of talking about how, like you said, ones was like kind of more important to people at the moment. And in my opinion, I think it was more important not because it was better particularly, but because it was just like ease of access made it easier to like enjoy it, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 1000%.
Like there's no training mode to train in twos with your partner, so you can't practice like team combos or team scenarios. Online barely works, and twos online is way worse than like ones online. So there's that, and then you got to find a partner, which is a bigger issue when the game first comes out. So like in my when this game is refined and polished, twos will definitely be more like mainstay in people's eyes.
For sure.
Yeah.
And if they figure out a way to make it just more not interesting, but like the clarity, like the game, honestly, twos from a spectating perspective, it's just not very easy to read in twos. Like not if you don't follow Multiverses, you're like, or you don't know like this guy is trying to hold his health to save this stock type beat, you know? And I think that just comes with a lack of like a lack of time playing it. Like most people still don't even know what the game is.
Oh, for sure.
Like it broke waves, but honestly, if you ask people, they don't know what Multiverse is still. So yeah, I can see, like you said, in like the 2-3 years, it becomes like that, the mega success that he definitely can be. Will get replicated. Good take from Bugsy. Good take. Good takes.
Thank you, Bugsy, for your optimistic takes. Appreciated. All right, last one. This is our last one. We've been going for a while, so I'm gonna hit you with a real spicy one. I'm actually gonna let you guess who this one is from. You ready?
All right.
We need to buff Finn.
Oh my god. Is this a GoPro take?
My GoPro says we need to buff Finn.
Bro, GoPro, get out of here. Okay.
Yeah.
How are we buffing Finn? I want to know. Call him right now.
Call him right now. Yeah.
Call him right now.
We need to buff Finn. Yeah.
Nope.
He said we need to. I asked him for his hot takes. He said we need to buff Finn, and my response was, I knew I shouldn't have asked. I knew I shouldn't have asked.
I shouldn't have asked. I'm about to see if I can get Gopo on here.
Gopo is funny like that because there are moments where I genuinely can't tell if he's trolling or not.
No, he has to be trolling.
Who knows?
If he's not trolling, I'm very upset. If
But
he's
yeah,
not trolling, I'm very upset.
that was the last hot take I've got for you. Oh no, it's
Okay.
not. I know it's not. I forgot about one more. Are you ready?
All right, one more. What's up?
All right, one more. This is from Rowan.
Oh God.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Launch Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is a better game than Multiversus.
Nah, bro. He
Launch
said
Nas.
launch Nasby, bro.
Launch
I'm
Nasby.
sorry. I'm sorry. Honestly, okay. I hate to say this. I'm gonna agree. Fundamentally in ones at least, because you have defensive options in Nasby ones that make you have to actually play the game. Like you can mash, don't get me wrong, but it was not like the characters were not as pick up and play easy as Multiversus characters are. So I'm gonna agree.
Okay.
But the caveat is that they were both stupid. So the bar was pretty low.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's definitely a hot one though. That's a
I
hot
was
one.
also like, yeah, no, that's stupid. And then he was like, okay, well, they had way more single player stuff, way more casual stuff. The game was way less buggy. What was it? Netcode was better. I'm like, okay, you may have a point.
And netcode. Netcode's a big
Full
one.
disclosure, I hate Nasby. I do not
Full
like
disclosure, I also dislike Nasby, but I play it. Well, I will play it. It's a pretty good fighting game. Now.
Yeah. So for me to be agreeing that Nasby was better than Multiversus is not cope. Like I don't know, it's rough. Also, he said something which I think is just fundamentally false. Nasby IP is stronger than Multiversus. Better characters.
Yeah, no, that's just false.
Hard no.
Yeah, that's just false. But all right, we've been going at this for about an hour. This is typically longer than most of our episodes, but I hope you guys
people
did
had a lot of hot
enjoy.
takes and some cold ones that they thought was hot, but a lot of hot takes too.
It's some real cold ones. I need to hold on. I gotta move around a little bit. You wanna go ahead and take us out, Ox?
Yeah, thank you for watching episode 3 of First to Ox with Flash and Ox. It has been fun reading a bunch of top players' hot takes, and we will be back next Friday for episode 4. So come back, enjoy, hang out with us. It's been fun.
Yeah. Fun. I had to move. Yeah, I love you guys. See you.